So we're about to do some volbella in the lower lids. So tell them what you told me, like why you want to do this. Because that's a good thing for people to hear.
Well, I noticed after I lost a lot of weight, especially, that there was just a crease in what looks like really huge bags. And I've tried everything to get rid of them, and there's nothing that can get rid of them, not extra sleep or ice or ointments or anything. So,
Okay. So we're going to add some volbella. And somebody asked me the other day what other things. There's really, I mean, she's got volume loss here. So she could have a bleph, but she just doesn't, I mean, you know, it's to me better to wait to do a lower bleph until you need like a mini lift, because you provide a little more support to the lower lid. And that's a surgery that you want to have as few times as possible for sure. And this is a great fix. So I'm excited. Tell them what you said about your face. It made me sad, but I think it's important.
I've gotten to the point where I don't like smiling or taking pictures anymore because it just emphasizes it, and no amount of concealer can fix it.
And there's not a filter for tear. You know, there's one for lash extensions.
Exactly.
But there's not one for adding volume. So the first thing is to let her sit up. We've been numbing. Does it feel pretty numb?
Oh yeah.
So we've got the numbing cream. Anytime you take anything that can make you bruise, like aspirin, ibuprofen, you can stop that a few weeks before. If you ever get a bruise from us, we laser it if you need it. This is going to last a year. We talked about Restylane. Volbella is so much better than Restylane. I don't know that I could give it away because I can't put it in lower lids anymore. It's just not nearly as pretty. So we'll let you put your head back a little bit. So, over here. Ready? Yeah, she's easy because she's got that good skin that's really fun to feel.
It is so painless. I was really scared. I have a needle fear.
Oh.
And I can't even feel
Now's
it.
the time to show me.
Yeah.
An anesthesiologist told me that once, not too long ago.
The numbing cream really works.
It really does.
Numbing is everything. I should know, I had a root canal yesterday.
Oh.
He's so good at numbing. He was like, you didn't flinch. I was like, well, first of all, even if it hurt, I wasn't going to move because I knew like you could get a drill in them.
Exactly.
Okay, sit up for me just a little. So we're making some progress. Just keep your head up if you can. So we'll cut us off if we show
Oh yeah.
music. Thank you. So it's really about the shadow too. Because it's going to make this brighter.
Wow, that looks so good.
So I like to look from different angles. Sit up for me a little bit more. It's a lot better. This you can put on makeup today. And it'll cover it. And people use cannulas, and I don't know. To me, it's a lot more specific when I do it the way I want it.
I looked at that online and it just kind of looked horrific. Like,
It's different, and you can't. I mean, I think it's great. Whatever people need to do, whatever they do the best at, you know. I like to see exactly where I'm putting it. I did some voluma in me this weekend. I had to post it. I got edited today. So we left all the sound out, so you have no idea what I mean, I guess you can tell there's a needle inside of my face. But. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
So how'd that feel?
I could not feel anything.
So that's really good. I can't fill it out all the way to where that is. Look at the difference in that though. It's really pretty.
Oh, wow.
And as that little bit of swelling goes down, it'll be even better. How does that make you?
It's so different.
Let me see. Oh, that looks really good. The lower lid just lengthens, and especially weight loss. I was just talking to a 27-year-old that's gained some weight. It's like you got to lose it now, because when you get to be 30,
Yeah.
you can't gain and lose weight. You know.
And I didn't want it to just be like, oh, look, now my face is full of fillers.
It's going to be softer, and as the swelling goes down, it's going to look even better. If we wanted to add anything else, we could add a little bit of voluma to do this at some point. But you know the difference in the two sides. One side looks tired, and one side looks rested and happy. And at some point, we'll do a blast. I don't think you need it yet. I think you know surgery is a great option. I would never want to sound like I don't. I mean, operating is fun. Now I really like this stuff too because it's instant.
Yeah.
But it's great to combine them too.
I'd seen a doctor who recommended that I do it, but I was like, I'm 27. I don't want to cut my face yet.
Well, with lower lids, it's kind of like the nose, you know.
Exactly.
You want to do it as few times as possible because your lower lid is what keeps your eyeball wet, and you know when your eyeball gets dry, you get corneal abrasions and all kinds of trouble, and you don't want to have. Every time you operate, you weaken that muscle a little bit. And when you tighten it, it just looks weird. You've got great skin, though. The little bumps on your nose, like a hydrofacial, would be really good for that. Have you heard of those yet?
I haven't.
Maypay's going to do one for me later. She doesn't have to spell it. She says do it. I haven't had one yet, but they're supposed to be so good. I'm going to let you sit up for this side because it's a little bit harder than the other one. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
So volbella lasts a year. It's $500 a syringe. We have some $100 offs, which she's getting one. And this is just genetic. I mean, there's just nothing you could do any different.
Someone asked what filler do you use in the cheeks?
Voluma. I'm going to hold some pressure there. I've got voluma in mine. Do I have any voluma in yours? You don't need it really. Well,
I do want it.
okay. We can show you that. Voluma is instant. Like, I do a half in each of my cheeks. She wouldn't need more than a half. And it really lifts. It has a quality called G prime, so when you lift the skin up and put it in, it holds it. I do it in mine. Amy's chin has voluma in it. Voluma lasts 2 years. Oh, you're going to get a bruise right there. We'll laser it. Do you take? Yeah. Do you take anything like green tea,
don't.
vitamin E?
I take like a daily multivitamin.
It probably has some vitamin E in it. More than 200 units can. I mean, or you could just. I mean, that doesn't mean that's it. So now we know you're a bruiser and you're afraid of needles. You're afraid of needles that aren't going to make you happy because you're not afraid of mine. It looks really good. It's a good thing about having pigment in your skin. You can handle the bruise. Now the laser we use for bruising is BBL. still?
What would you use for a chin? Like,
I actually some pictures of Amy, one of our estheticians. I do her chin. I've got voluma. Voluma goes against bone. Volbella is real fine, and that under eyes. I use it in the eyebrows, lips when people don't want a lot, but they want some. You may laser this before you go. We'll just hit it with a. There's a BBL or broadband light laser, and we can hit it with it.
okay.
It's like a second, and it'll help the bruise go down. You can come back as often as you want till. Looks fantastic.
I'm so excited.
Bromelain helps with bruising. That's something that's found in pineapples. I personally cannot cut pineapples, but you can get more out of it in a pill. Did you see those pineapples yesterday? I ordered from Shipped. I thought they were going to be.
You need to get one of those pineapple cutters. You just do it down the middle and it
It
slices
feels like
it
I'm
and
cutting
everything.
somebody's head off. I don't know what it is about a pine. I think it's just so big and it's so pretty and it's emotional for me to whack a head off a pineapple. I should have gotten you to do it yesterday. It wouldn't bother you, huh?
Not at all. Could still do it today.
Yeah, we better get a pineapple up here for Tish. That looks really good. You want to see?
Mhm.
That's what I'm gonna let her hit.
Oh
Isn't
my
that pretty?
gosh.
Next time we'll just stop the multivitamin, but no, I mean I don't want you to bruise. I can never promise people you won't bruise, but you've got the kind of skin that'll hide it really well. Thin skin, you know, you definitely want to make sure you don't have anything coming up. But the laser will speed it up. Looks really good.
And when I smile, it's not.
It's not puffing up, no. That's a big deal. That has to do with the filler. It's just such a good filler. Well, what you think? Worth it?
I love it. Yes.
Good.
It was worth talking myself through the fear.
What were you most afraid of? Looking funny or pain?
Looking funny.
But everybody perceives things different, so it's when you look at stuff, you want to look at people before and after, because as people show what they consider their best stuff. But everybody sees different when they look at people.
Yeah.
I see everything.
Well, you had such
Okay.
amazing reviews. I just felt comfortable coming here.
Good. Well, I'm very glad you're here. Okay. Well, we will hit that with the laser. It's kind of a bright light, but it won't make it. You're right, though, to do that, because when people put voluma right here, it pushes up and it can make the eye lines worse. And you notice that more now because you're looking at pictures and selfies, and
Yeah.
so.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're
You
so
look great.
awesome.
Thank you. Do you hear that, Tish?